So, this game is full of crazy menus. It can be really hard to navigate. I get super confused, and I'm still learning new things every day. Hopefully I can help somebody who is also confused or struggling sometimes with navigating all the different menus and items and stuff in this game, because there's a lot. So I compiled a list. Number one, if you go to kit out a weapon and you're modifying it or whatever and you jump in the firing range, right? And you're testing it out, using the gun, having a good old time, right? I do this a lot. Pretty much every time I make a gun, I bring it in here for a second, see how it's working, do I like it, whatever, right? If you press tab, you'll notice that you can change the ammo type. So in this case, green ammo, right? Equipped it, green ammo. But it doesn't make a difference because the bots are flesh. So like the ammo types are kind of pointless. Well, I learned yesterday, literally yesterday, if you look at this tablet and you press F, you can not only change the distance that the target is from you, but you also can add armor to it. So let's say purple armor, right? Throw a vest on, pick one, throw it on there, save it. Now, he has armor on. So I can test out, okay, well, I was going to run this gun, but I think I want blue ammo. Put some blue ammo on. Okay, well, what about purple ammo? Throw some purple ammo. Much quicker. See that? You can do the same thing right here. Same thing, put armor on this bot, test him out. And this is really useful because sometimes you'll think like, man, maybe I can just get away with blue ammo. And then you come in here and you can try it. And be like, okay, you know what, it might work. Or, you know what, I think I really just want to bring green with me. I'm not too sure. Well, you can test it. It's not as fast, but it's not terrible, right? Gives you an idea, and for all the different guns and stuff, I find that to be pretty valuable because sometimes I'm not sure how the gun's going to perform, and I would prefer to know before I walk in there and get into a fight, and then realize that like, oh, this gun's going to take forever to kill this guy. So that's tip number one, moving on. Tip number two is going to be a few small ones all bunched together. This is going to be all about items and sorting through them or figuring them out and just making navigating the millions of little things just a little bit easier. In here, there's a sort stash button. And click that, stash automatically sorts. You don't have to sit here and do this manually and move everything around to where you want it and put it in the right place. Waste of time. Don't do that. Click this button, do that right there. Everything's where it's supposed to be, perfectly fine. One downside to this is that if you have like a crate, and in my case I wanted all gold and red in here, but I accidentally sorted it, and then because I did that, it mixed everything up. Kind of annoying, but for the overall utility it's totally worth it. Underneath that is a batch sell button, so you can sell multiple items all at once without having to do it all one by one by one. Saves you a lot of time. There is a downside to this, which is you cannot put the items on the auction. So if I'm going to sell this blue water bottle, the auction gives me a little bit more money, and this really matters when you get to like gold items, where the auction, that was a terrible example, where the auction value is significantly more. Why, dude, what are the chances? Yeah, right here, 98k, right? That's way more than 54. So for this item, if I was going to get rid of it, I'm putting that on the auction. But if I'm batch selling stuff, sometimes even purple items, like I think this is one, yeah, 57k. So if I was going to batch sell and like, you know, sell some purple stuff and I click these, I'm only getting 46 for two of them. Whereas if I sell them at the auction, I can walk out with so much more than that. So be careful, but it is very valuable. If you go to pretty much anything in the game, but wherever it gives you a list of things that you need, there's a shopping cart button. You can click this and it'll let you just buy it, right? This works here. This also works in the black site upgrades. Same thing here, shopping cart, click it, fill, tells you exactly how much you need, saves you a lot of hassle. I know when I first started, I was looking at the item, backing out of this, going to the auction, collectibles, tools, looking, trying to find the saw that I needed or whatever, and it was super annoying, and it took way too much time. And I'm glad that I found those buttons because it saved me so much hassle and has made everything at least that much more streamlined. The next one is going to have to do with the supply station. So if you come in here, there's some valuable stuff in here. Number one is the T&E lab. This refreshes every 12 hours or whatever, or refreshes daily, I guess, but this refreshes every day. You're going to open it up, it's going to tell you to click it, and it's going to give you random items. All of these things can be crafted, right? So right now, if I had a multi-tool, I could make this cheek pad, or like this backpack I already crafted as much as I could, but same thing over here, craft work. This vest, worth 1 silver coin. Coin is only worth $9,800. Total bargain right there. Absolute bargain. Claim that. Use that. In this case, I could buy a coin and get a vest and save myself a tremendous amount of money. This is daily, so just pay attention and come in here and look around, see what's here. On the flip side of this though, some of these items can be questionable as to whether or not they're worth it, so you gotta be careful. Like in this case, this ammo pack 14 plus 9, you know, I don't know how much that ammo is gonna sell for, but it might not quite be worth it. So you gotta be careful. Sometimes it is. In this case, I'm pretty sure this one's fine, but sometimes they really are pretty pricey, and it's not really worth it to waste the item that you could otherwise sell and make more money off of. Same thing over in the medical bay. If you go right here, there's collectibles in here that for some reason are hidden away inside the medical bay. Don't ask me why, I don't know. But what I do know is this part in particular is what you need to craft purple ammo, which is what I'm doing right now, and it makes you a lot of money. But when you go to craft the purple ammo and you actually try to do it, hold up, right here. If you go to craft it, it'll tell you you need this part, but there's no way to buy it. It says source, medical bay, view, bring you over here. There you go. There's the part that you need. You can buy it for 85k if you don't have either one of these things. That's worth it, 100% worth it, because this is going to make you, this is 4 of these parts, and if you go back to the ammo itself, it requires 2 to make ammo. I can do this twice, make a full stack of purple ammo 2 times and sell it. That's going to make me way more than 83,000, and I should be doing that as often as possible. Okay, last one. This one is interesting. I don't know how many people here have played Counter-Strike, but if you have, you're probably familiar with their skins market and how that works, right? Well, in this game, we have the Mandal Brick. You grab this out of the match, bring it back. If you extract with it, you can open it, right? In here is a bunch of skins. This M4 skin right here, if you were to purchase it, see how many coins that's worth? 20k, 15k, 35k, right? Even 6k is still pretty crazy. You can buy skins through the Mandal Brick. These skins are significantly cheaper than the skins that you get from the store. And on top of that, if you're opening Mandal Bricks and you get a good skin, not only can you sell it for a lot of profit, but you can use it to buy other skins for cheap and kit out as many of your guns as is available, really. But this is really cool, and it's something I don't think people really know about. I just figured it out the other day. I bought this AK skin right here from this little page, and I went and sorted. I think I got an A tier. It was like 130 coins. I had like 750. That's a pretty good deal, and I got a pretty nice little skin. You know, I don't hate it. It's pretty nice. So that's a nice little bonus tip. You can also sell skins that you don't like. So if I want to get rid of this eventually, I can't do it right now because I just bought it, so it's kind of trade locked. But in the future, 5 days from now, I can sell this skin and trade it in for another one that I like. So maybe this M4 or something else. So this is pretty cool, and I think it's something that I should throw out there so people could be aware of it. But yeah, that's about it. If there's anything else that I come up with, I'll keep making a list. Maybe I'll do another one of these. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate every one of you. If you're new here, please feel free to subscribe. Leave a like on the video. Thank you guys. Peace.